What if everything we believe about time is a trap? Most people believe everything has a beginning, a moment when things start, when they're born, created, or designed. That belief is so deep in our minds, we can't imagine anything existing outside of time, let alone before it. But what if that idea is wrong? What if asking what was before God is not just the wrong question, but the most human question of all? Today, we're going to walk into a territory few dare to explore. A space where logic ends and eternity begins. From the moment we're born, everything in our world revolves around time. We grow older, days pass, we measure life in seconds, hours, years. We can't escape it. We age, we die, and time moves on, unmerciful, unstoppable. So when we ask, what came before God, we're actually asking, where does he fit in our timeline? But here's the truth, God is not on our timeline. He's not before or after anything, and he is. Just as he told Moses at the burning bush, I am who I am, Exodus 3:14, not I was. Not I will be, I am. Our logic breaks down when we deal with eternity. It's like trying to measure the ocean with a spoon. The human mind cannot grasp a being who has no beginning. It drives scientists, philosophers, and theologians mad, because nothing in our experience exists without origin except God. But what if that's the point? What if God's existence is not bound by time, because he created time itself? Before Genesis 1 ever said, in the beginning, God was already there, not arriving, not waiting, just being. In our human mind, before is a location, a moment that exists prior to something else. But the question, what was before God, assumes something dangerous. That God is just another character in the story of the universe. He isn't. God is the story. He's not bound by cause and effect. He doesn't become. He is being the source from which all things exist. Even time itself bows to him. Before the first tick of a cosmic clock, before light existed, before matter obeyed laws, God already was. So why do we ask this question, or why do we wrestle with the idea of what came before God? Because deep down, we're scared. If God truly has no beginning, then we must face a reality far greater than ourselves. A truth that doesn't fit in our hands or theories. We want a God we can define, a God who fits in a textbook or a theological system. But the real God, he transcends everything, even comprehension. That's not comfortable, that's not predictable, but it's real. And maybe that's why this question is so terrifying, because it reminds us that we are limited, and he is not. So what does this mean for you? It means you were created by a God who existed before time, who thought of you long before your body took its first breath. A God who didn't begin to love you, but who always loved you and eternally. You're not an accident. You're not just part of history. You are part of a plan that started before the beginning. And no matter how small you feel, no matter how deep your questions go, you were known by the one who existed when nothing else did. The question, what was before God, is beautiful. Not because it has a neat answer, but because it reveals something greater, that God is not part of our story. We are part of his, and in that story there's no before. Only eternity, only purpose, only the God who was, who is, and who will forever be. Before the mountains were born, or you brought forth the whole world, from everlasting to everlasting you are God. Psalm 90, verse 2. Eternal God, who existed before time and beyond all understanding, I come before you not with answers, but with awe. I confess that my mind is too small to grasp your greatness, and my questions too shallow to contain your mystery. But even in my limitation, I choose to trust. You are the beginning without beginning, the existence without origin, the I am before there was a when. Teach me to rest not in what I know, but in who you are. Let my soul be satisfied in your timeless love, and let my heart beat with the rhythm of your eternal purpose. Though I cannot trace your past, I surrender to your future. You are not just part of my story, you are the author, and that is more than enough for me. Amen.